Well, the new era begins here at CBS next month when Norah O'Donnell takes over as anchor and managing editor for the CBS Evening News.
Norah will be just the third woman to ever solo anchor a network nightly newscast when she hits the air July 15th. And Norah joins us right now. It is so wonderful to see you.
Thank you. This is my
Finally, we know the date.
This is my first stop to announce the new date, July 15th. We will be on the air and very excited about it.
Oh, and we are so thrilled for you. Congratulations. And when you think back at the historic evening newscast, once anchored by Walter Cronkite, I mean, tell us your feelings about this.
Well, I'm honored and humbled by this role. And, you know, Walter Cronkite said journalism is what we need to make democracy work. We do. I think people want a trusted source of news. We get all the headlines on our smartphones and throughout the day, but where is there a newscast that can provide context, depth, clarity? We already have the strength and resources of CBS News, and so we want our evening news to be a destination point. You don't have, if you want to seek affirmation, you can turn on a cable channel. If you want information, turn on the CBS Evening News, and you'll get fact-based, unbiased reporting about what has happened.
And speaking of the cable channels, they're obviously already covering 2020, the presidential election ad nauseum, hour by hour each day. So how do you do it a little bit differently? So when people do tune into the evening news, it's not the same old thing that they've seen regurgitated all day long on the net.
Well, look, I've covered 6 presidential elections, and I believe, as a reporter, and I believe that the 2020 presidential election is the most important election of our lifetimes.
Yep.
There's a reason there's 24 Democrats running, right?
Yeah.
Including 6 women, the most diverse field ever. So the CBS political unit has done something it has never done before. We have deployed almost 24 campaign reporters and embeds, full-time in New Hampshire, now full-time in Iowa, full-time in South Carolina. So they are at every single one of these events doing reporting. All that reporting is bubbling up here at the network, available to all of our affiliates. So we're covering and reporting about these candidates earlier than we ever have. And also the issues. We're going to cover the issues. You know, you mentioned the polls. You certainly got to know where everybody stands. But how do we talk about the issues that affect people's lives? Whether it's student loan debt, whether it's education, national security, all of these are coming into focus.
Norah, we have been watching you across the globe reporting from different locations. Do you plan on taking the show on the road?
We do. We do plan on taking the show on the road. That sounds fun, doesn't it?
Will there be an opening musical act?
Yeah, that happens to be, I think, Pennsylvania, right there. But, you know, part of covering and being a journalist covering a story is get as close to it as you can. And so, you know, we were in Helsinki this year covering that historic summit between President Putin and President Trump. Around the country, whenever there's a big news story, we will go and cover those stories, certainly. I mean, I did a lot of that previously on CBS This Morning and with 60 Minutes, and we're going to continue to do that. Because I really do, I feel really strongly about people having a place where they can trust the newscast and where they can seek understanding. I mean, it's hard to sort through all the news that's out there. I read 6 newspapers every day. So I just, you know, want people to know we've got a great team of producers, and my role as managing editor, too, is to kind of make sure we put together in 30 minutes one place you can go in the evening and get that destination point, that compilation
Newscast
of news.
of record. Well, we're excited for you. We really are.
Are you available to write
What do we need for promos on there?
The newscast of record. There it is.
We're looking forward to it, really.
Thank you. Good to see you, Norah. And you can see Norah O'Donnell's premiere on the CBS Evening News starting Monday, July 15th at 6:30, following CBS 2 News at 6.
And we'll